Hey everybody, this is LoW coming to you from the Hollowpoint Tournament, LoW versus IGB. We have some guest commentators here with us. We have Braun, the Bravo leader, and we have David Lee, the lieutenant. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Braun.
Hey, I'm David.
Okay, you guys. So let's go ahead and start on this game footage. So, what was Braun? What was the overall concept behind the strategy for this map since it was on TDM?
A lot of it was to keep back, don't push forward too much, try to keep the middle building under our control, and we did a fairly good job at it. At first, we weren't too great, but then we picked up the slack and we kept them from dominating the middle building.
Okay. David Lee, how did you feel that the team went ahead and did in this match?
I thought we got off to a little bit of a slow start, but after we buckled down, we kind of focused and we made a comeback and took everything from there.
Okay. And as you guys can see, we basically went ahead and dominated on that first half. Did you really think that we was going to be able to keep this first half pretty much underneath our control?
At first, I thought that we were starting to slip. It really wasn't until everybody gathered in the middle building, because if you notice, we've got a lot of people running around on the outskirts. It wasn't until we locked down the middle building that we actually started dominating them.
So, David Lee, what about you? Has that incentive with the Hollowpoint Tournament with the MVP, has that been something that you've been striving for, or not? Or what are your mentality behind the MVP award?
Honestly, I'm not the type who's going to get the MVP because I'm not like Ron who runs around a lot. I mostly stay back. If you watch me, I'm hanging out on that snowy slope a lot, and I basically just wait for people to come to me and try to pick them off. Ron likes to call it camping, but I like to call it strategic playing. Once in a while I'll push up, but...
It's camping. No, it is not camping. It is strategically defending non-objective. Oh, but as you guys saw a whole little bit ago, there was a multi-frag from IGB. They ended up getting 3 kills from our teammates. What are you guys' suggestions behind something like that happening, like not happening again in another match coming up?
Well, I think that... go ahead, bro.
Oh, no, go.
I think that we were probably just a little bit too clumped up, and it was a close quarters area. So when you're in a close quarters situation, you don't want to be too close to each other because of that situation.
Yeah, indoors, we don't want that many people in the same room together. Like right now we're fine, but earlier we had a bunch of people just right in the same room, which, I mean, if they toss a grenade or throw a, god damn it. Crap.
Throw a Simtex?
No, crossbow.
A crossbow, okay. Well, I mean, I understand what y'all guys mean behind it. I think with that multi-frag, it really was lucky for them to get all 3 of us, but as Braun stated, it was pretty much we were clumped up. We shouldn't have been, when we really don't tend to clump up together. Like I said in the last 2 videos, we try to go ahead and get most of the access points that they go through, that we know that they have to run through in order to get to that middle building. I mean, there's only 3 spots that they are able to get to that middle building. As long as we control it, you know, then we shouldn't have too many problems.
It was a little disconcerting at first because we were having a little bit of trouble at the beginning. I mean, I think we were actually losing for a little while. But then once we started taking control of the map, and then they were kind of camping in the back of their spawn and locking down that area, and we kept on running up and just trying to take them all on at once.
Yeah.
And then after a while, we just said, let's get a little bit more organized, and then we'll start taking it from there. And once that started happening, we started taking control of the map. So we just got to make sure that we adjust quicker next time and not let it get out of control.
Yeah.
I definitely have to agree with that. And Braun, you went ahead and you had said yourself that you felt that in the beginning they went ahead and they held that they were they played on the offensive very strong, and then when we went ahead and locked down on our defense, that's when we was able to start getting more kills, and we caught back up. Looking at the video now that we got a chance to actually look at it ourselves, is there anything else that you would change?
I would just start off going a little bit slower. We rushed in there pretty quickly. If we just take it slow from the beginning, we should have no problem taking them out again.
Okay. Thank you for going ahead and actually commentating on this and being our guest speakers. I appreciate your time. Everybody, go ahead and make sure that you keep up with us. And as always, here's our member list, and don't forget to go ahead and visit our website at www.thelowgaming.com.